Hey, good afternoon. My name is Will King, and I'd like to invite you to our first Facebook Live video. As this is my first one, please be kind. As I'm still learning to struggle through the idea of speaking to a group of people, I have no idea who you are. So I just wanted to talk to you about who I am, a little background about myself, and why I'm running for office. For those of you who haven't had a chance, I ask you to go to my website. It's www.willkingfordelegate.com. On there, we have our issues, and we also have our interviews I've conducted with several media outlets to let people know who I am and understand where our platform is. But for those of you who haven't had a chance to read up on me yet, I am a Navy veteran, retired federal law enforcement officer. I was raised in Michigan, where I spent most of my time just doing outdoor activities, playing sports, hunting, fishing, all that kind of good stuff. My family, Boy Scouts, used to raise rabbits for 4-H. So have a very mindset to the rural community like we serve here in the 18th District. Was going to college and decided that it just wasn't working out as far as I was trying to get into a police academy, but when the governor in 1992 came into office, we had a recession in the state. They closed several police academies down, including the Michigan State Police, where I was hoping to go to. So I decided to join the Navy, kind of get in the family trade. I'm a fourth generation veteran. We have family members connected all the way back to World War I. My grandfather, his brother were World War II vets, and my grandma's sister as well. My father is a retired Navy Master Chief. My two uncles are Navy. My brother and my cousin are all Navy. So we have a line of family connected to service. After spending 25 years serving my country, essentially, I decided I wanted to run for public office and serve our community. One of the things that inspired me to run was that last year's election was not very much integrity, if you want to put it that way. We are still dealing with the aftermath of the election process. And I felt that with my background and my service connection that I would be a very worthy candidate. One of the choices I had to make, though, was do I stay with a two-party system that has led us to the situation we're in today, or do I want to remain an independent voice for you? So I decided to go the way of a third-party affiliation. Now, I know a lot of people are going to ask me, why Green Party? Well, understand something. The Green Party does not have a rigid structure. We do not have a party agenda. The goal of the Green Party, per se, is to ensure that you, as the candidate, are able to form your own platform based on the needs of the people. What that means to you is that I listen, because I have to. What's important to you is important to me. If I'm not going to feel that something is good for my family, why would I ever ask it to be good enough for you? That was the biggest thing there as far as going to the third party. I also had structure. My campaign manager came from the Democratic Party, 30 years of experience, working everywhere from presidential all the way down to town council as far as elections. He has the knowledge to get us through. We have plans. We have a fundraising plan. We have a field organization plan. So we know who we are, and where we stand today. And where we stand is exactly where we hope to be, but actually quite a few steps ahead. We are making the other two candidates work harder than they expected. Because what they don't understand is a person who has lived his life, has served his country, has the ability to relate to the everyday person. I know what it means to have a career. I know what it means to struggle. I know what it means to put more hours into a job or even need a second job to get by. So when I'm able to speak to people and relate to them on their level, they find that I'm somebody that they can trust. So as far as why I'm running, I feel it's important that we get back to serving the community as a representative. People today, when we vote, what we do is we get fixated on the big ticket race. We look at who's our governor, who's our president, and then we down ballot vote the rest of the way. As I've gone and collected signatures, majority of the people, either one, don't know what a delegate is, which I'll segue into next week's video for that. We'll discuss what a delegate is and why you should be aware of that position, but also they don't know who their delegate is. They're just used to voting a simple party rule, a down party ballot. So the idea here is to break that up, to give them an alternative that is worthy of their attention and their time. So that is who I am. That is why I'm running. I ask that you, again, please visit my website. If you have questions, shoot us an email. We will get back with you within 24 hours. That is a mandate that I have made for my team, is that we do not let the people wait. As I will be your representative, I promise you a few things here. Number one, I will always be accessible. I plan on having town halls every quarter in every county, taking one county at a time. My staff that I will have employed with me will also meet your needs as far as questions as if you have them. And we are always going to make sure that you understand that the office down in the General Assembly, that is not my office. That is your office. I'm just being a placeholder and keeping it warm for you, so that way you understand you are welcome anytime to come and visit, because I feel it's important that you understand who I am, where I am, and what I'm doing for you. You will not get a letter 6 weeks after the assembly showing you what I did. You will get calls to action during the process, so you are aware of what we're voting for. Because most importantly, if I'm taking a piece of legislation that is important to you, I'm going to have to get you to help support me get it through the committees. So that's how we will work together. We will be a team in that sense. So again, my name is Will King. Thank you for sharing this time, taking the time to share this moment with us on Facebook Live, and we'll be seeing you next week.